Today in the gospel, Jesus reminds us that if you have a lamp, the lamp is meant to be placed on a lampstand so it can shine, and a lamp is not meant to be hidden. Because when you put the lamp in a lampstand, then its light can benefit others and can bring illumination to the room. And I think this has to do with how the gifts that we have received are meant to be offered as a service to others. And whatever gift we have received from the Lord, we have received it so it can shine and help other people. And I want to share with you a story about this, about someone who learned to put their gifts at the service so that it could shine in the life of others. Many years ago, when I was a seminarian in Lima, there was this kid who came to the parish, and this was a very shy kid. He came to all of our youth events. He was always there, but he was very, very quiet. He was very shy and timid. So when he offered himself to help out in events, we would always put him a little bit in the background, right? We always thought, oh, he's quiet, so let's give him something where he can be useful in the background. He was always in charge of the speakers and that sort of thing. And he was very consistent in coming for many years to the parish and to the events that we had. But for many years I didn't work with him. He was working in a different space for the parish. And many years later, maybe 6 or 7 years later, from the time that I met him, he was already about to finish with college or maybe done with college. I organized a summer camp. And I was in need of leaders. I was in need of staff for my summer camp. So I asked him if he could help, and I was thinking, well, I'm going to put him in charge of the speakers again. But I really needed a leader for the camp. So I put this kid as a leader. And I was astonished. Because this kid that I had met 7 years ago, who was very shy, he was a star leader. I was looking at him and I said, where did this kid come from? He was absolutely transformed. He was the best leader of all the camp. The kids in his group loved him. I remember that once the camp was done, he ran into the kids in a mall, and the kids were just all over the place about him. So, what did I learn from this experience with this person? The first lesson was, sometimes fear keeps you from letting your gifts shine. Sometimes fear makes you put your lamp not on a lampstand, but you hide your light because you're afraid of what other people are going to think. So I think it's a great encouragement if we can help other people foster their gifts in such a way that they can face their fears and they can see how they have so many things to offer. So I think it's important for parents, or even just for us adults, to foster the good gifts that God has given to other people. But the other thing, and this is with what I started, this is a great reminder that whatever gift we have, it's meant to be placed in a lampstand because gifts are for others. And gifts only really start to shine when we take on the encouragement of serving others. So how is it that the lamp is placed on the lampstand? Number one, when we overcome our fears and when we're not afraid of sometimes making the ridicule. That's when you put the lamp in the lampstand. But also you only put the lamp on the lampstand when you put that gift to the service. So let's be sure that our gifts are in a lampstand. And let's be sure that those that we care for, those who are around us, those smaller than us in age, let's be sure that we're good mentors so that they can also put their lamp in the lampstand.